Good day.
Good day.
And welcome to Hat Chat episode 28. That's a lot of episodes, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
I can't count that high.
Yeah.
I haven't got enough fingers.
I know, yeah. So today's episode will be filled with all sorts of ridiculous good stuff.
Oh, you kinky fucker.
Oh, Jesus! And I'm joined by the delightful Mr. Trot
Mr. Trot, yeah, I'm conjoined with him.
And-
It's weird.
and Mr. Smith.
Hello.
Very common name there, isn't it?
That's hurtful.
Now
So-
improvise your intro.
Well, I guess it kind of was improvised. I mean, is that not an intro? Is that not an intro?
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
fine. It's fine.
No,
It's
a bit
fine,
more.
mate.
A
No,
bit more, a little
it's
bit
fine.
more.
Whoa,
What do you mean a little bit more?
One more
Can't just bolt
sentence,
it
go
on.
One more
Just add
sentence.
another one. Just
Chris Trot is a catfish.
Yes.
There's my sentence.
Nice.
There it is.
Great
Okay.
addition. Really
So
great addition.
I think we should bring in the executive producers because they are what makes this
Yeah.
all happen, even though it happens
Anyway.
very infrequently.
We appreciate your donations.
Happens very infrequently.
Go on.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We're very sorry about that. It was 2 months ago. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the executive producer. Cue up the sounds,
Press
of
a
course.
button.
Oh, you just want me to press the button? Okay, executive producer is. It is Erin Lindell.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh, read the shout out, Smith.
Hi, guys. I just wanted to send this big thank you. I've been going through a bit of a rough time recently, and your videos and crazy conversations have helped to cheer me up and keep me laughing. So, yeah, thanks again, and tell Chris Trot to fuck off.
What? That's just a smiley face
It
there.
doesn't say that in
It
there.
doesn't actually say
It
Sorry.
doesn't say that.
That was a
but
bit
that's
of
fine.
She said ad lib.
that. She didn't say that either.
Okay, they'll win the Bandcamp music code and Max Payne 3.
Nice.
Which is nice, isn't it? That's a nice one, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Okay, so we've also got a top hatter. I don't actually have the jingle for that one because you had a go at me last time I did it.
What do you mean?
So, well, because you said that the main ones for the
All right,
executive
go on then.
producer. Okay,
Who's
so the
top
top hatter is Chris Trot.
It's me. Oh shit!
Oh
I
shit!
win?
No!
Oh, shit. What am I
Oh
gonna do with all
god!
that
No!
cash?
That's not what I meant.
What are you going to do with all that cash?
Oh,
What, everything.
that's not what I meant at all. No!
Do some furious-
God, you bastards, I'm ready for you.
What was that?
What was that? Oh, that was. Oh, I was just playing a soundbite.
God, you bastards, I'm ready for you.
Jesus.
God, you bastards! I'm ready for you.
Chris.
Ah!
Yeah, so I got it wrong. Obviously, the top hatter is Chris Trot. Introduced this.
Oh, okay, fine.
That's what
I'm
I
a bit
meant.
let down.
Sorry.
I don't know if I want
Yeah, I
to.
know. Well, unfortunately, you've got.
Carolyn Cruz.
Or Caroline.
Carolyn. It's got a Y.
Does it say
in it.
Lynn,
Yeah, I know,
isn't it?
but
Carolyn.
I thought that could also be
Or it
pronounced
could be
Caroline. Caroline.
And the shout out Trot.
She's the
Ah.
reason for the word bitch.
Here's to make up for my ad
Jesus
block
Christ.
debauchery.
You're slagging her off.
It's the song.
You're slagging her off
It
right
is
there.
Outcast, mate.
Yeah, it's all this.
Oh well. Okay. then.
Anyway, here's the shout out. Here's to make up for my ad block debauchery. Sadly, I know Trot already has a girlfriend, but this hattet may be harbouring some crushes on the three of you. Keep up the great work. Harbouring?
Harboring like some sort of
Like
illness.
in the dock.
Like harbouring a criminal.
Gathering.
Criminal.
I see.
Okay. Well, she
Well,
also.
you win a Bandcamp music code. And... Ross?
Oh, and Terraria as well, which is not old at all
What?
as games come.
It's a great game.
Oh come on!
What?
It's quite an old game.
It's a great
That was-
game.
Yeah,
Just because it's
fantastic.
old doesn't mean
it means a classic. Sorry, you got a classic.
Pokemon
which-
Blue and Red are great games, you know.
Yeah, classics,
Oh
mate.
God,
classics.
don't bring
Again,
up Pokemon,
we've,
mate.
we're
Yeah.
explaining
Should we just scrap
classic.
this and just play Pokemon? I'll play X and Y, mate. Anyway,
Pokemon.
let's go on.
Okay, so Trot, how can you be top contributor / top hatter for the next episode?
He's
Oh.
on the spot.
Oh god! All right. So if you want to be top contributor or top hatter, what you like to do and you should do is go to hatventures.net. Look at the top for the media tab, then hit Hat Chat, and then on the right hand side there'll be a PayPal orange button that says Donate. You should only use that one, and if you donate the most between now and next Hat Chat, you'll be executive producer like Erin Lindell. Or if you donate whatever you want, could be 10p, could be 2,000 quid. Doesn't matter. We're going to be randomly selecting the top hatter, like Caroline, Cruz, and you'll win the secondary prize. But both of you get a shout out, so please do. That would make us very horny.
What? did you really just say that?
You saying that we wouldn't be horny?
Well,
for that.
why are you saying that? Because
No
that's
one's
just
gonna
such
get
a
horny.
weird.
Such an odd choice.
I'm the only one that
He
gets.
says such strange
That's
things.
such, I don't approve of that
Let's
message.
move on to the next
I
section.
don't approve of that message, Trot.
Next session
I
noise.
I thought you wanted high five.
What do you mean? I need to.
Cue it up.
What do you mean? What?
Stop protesting and cue up the
Okay.
sound, Sound Monkey.
What? Is that my title?
Sound Monkey.
Sound Monkey.
Sound
Okay.
Monkey, hit it.
Well, let's journey forth to the next section then. Oh look, we're here. We made it to the Hat Films update. That wasn't hard, was it? Why are you making those noises? What?
I'm just excited to be part of the Hat Films.
You went through a rough time
We went through a rough time, eh?
going through that transition to the next
Yeah.
category.
For you,
So-
it seemed like seconds, but for me, it was years. You know.
Years, was it? Jesus Christ.
So, lots to update you with. It's been a while. So, what's
Very
happened?
busy.
So, let's go with it. So, someone interrupt me.
Well, why?
So-
I thought you were going to just introduce
Right,
one
we've
of
been
them.
very, very busy since our last Hat Chat. As you may notice from the large gaps, pretty much we've had a hugely, hugely busy year, really, haven't we?
We have.
And it's only
Yeah.
got more and more hectic, which isn't a bad thing. It's just that we have had several super secret external projects and a load of other stuff, really, haven't
Yeah.
we?
Correct.
And it's incredibly hard. I mean, we love doing Hat Chat, and we love like all the feedback you guys give us and all that sort of stuff. But you know, we've got to prioritize like videos and all that sort of stuff. And
Living.
yeah, I mean,
Oh,
we
yeah.
Surviving.
Trot
We've actually
climbed
mainly been
Everest
working
last week. It's
most of the
crazy.
I did.
But yeah,
that
we
was-
have been
that was
doing
a
a lot
daisy
of
guy.
work on external projects, which you know are part of keeping us going. So yeah,
And every time we try and tackle a live stream, it tends to take 2 hours to set.
It
'cause
tackles
there's
us
issues.
back.
There's
Yeah.
so many audio issues that I can't even explain.
yeah, like this high pitched buzzing you're hearing right now.
Yeah, that's.
We
one
need
of
to
the
fix
issues.
it.
But
I
you
don't-
won't hear it in the main version. So
It'll be
it's fine.
perfect for you.
It's just for live stream, unfortunately. But
But yeah, we've been working on some super secret projects, which we can't really tell you about.
No.
They're new super secret projects as well.
It's so NDA'd it hurts.
It's NDA
Yeah.
stuff. It's external stuff.
NDA to hell.
But you will see it eventually, and it's very, very exciting. So, but we're really happy with how it's going, aren't we, guys? The projects
oh
we're working
yeah,
on,
I am delighted.
they're coming out great,
Damn
and
right.
we hope you guys will enjoy them when you do eventually see them.
Things you
Yeah.
have seen, however, with your eyes. If you haven't,
Mm.
you're not trying hard enough. Filthy Mods is a new
Yeah.
thing we're doing. We wanted to do a mod spotlight. We thought mod spotlights on their own just ain't Hat Films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did we do?
Well, also, Hat Films can't really do, you know, like Direwolf 20 style, like.
Informative
Informative
kind
Actually,
of.
we
Yeah.
don't even know how to play Minecraft vanilla.
So, in fact, it's a great way to talk about it. Like, Filthy Mods for us, which you guys have seen, is our take on a mod spotlight. But as you guys have seen, we don't usually go into a huge amount of actual in-depth mod stuff. And we tend to sort of, you know, just want to highlight. We want to show you guys that the mod exists.
exposure.
Yeah, and then maybe show you a way that we've played with it. So, for example, Pixelmon, which we released last week, that was our take on, right, we've got this mod, what can we do with it? How can we tell a story with it? Which is what we think is Hat Filmsy.
Damn right.
And yeah, there we did. We made a little song as well, which we found hilarious to make.
Oh my god.
With every single one of those drums. I'm not sure. That entire song is completely made up of voices.
It took me a long time.
Trot did the entire drum kit sound, and it was hilarious. But yeah, so I don't feel that really, you can't quite hear very well the drums.
No,
but
you can't. It's it sounds a bit too mechanical.
Yeah, it sounds too real, to be honest. And
I did it too well.
yeah, no, but that was fun. That was good fun. It took ages though.
But yeah, we like to do that. We like to mess around with the format.
Yeah.
And I think it works well, as opposed to just being like, here's what you do in the game, here are all the recipes. No, we're sort of mixing in sort of cinematic, machinima style stuff, ain't we,
Yeah.
Ross?
Pretty much, yeah.
So what are we doing?
That's-
I don't know what mod we're doing next. It's
no,
all up in the air.
like again, keep suggesting mods to us on the comments and all that sort of
Sure.
stuff, and on Twitter and things.
so many, it's hard to choose.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, like the Pixelmon one, like we tweeted out last week, came out on Thursday instead of Wednesday. We're actually going to release them now on Fridays if we can,
Yeah.
because we kind of need a whole week to work on them. I think the Pixelmon one probably took about 3 days to do, didn't it?
Full on, yeah.
You know, something like Trials, will record it and edit an episode of Trials in like, you know, probably 2 hours tops. Whilst that took freaking ages.
It did.
So, you know, but it shows in all the feedback you guys give us and all the views they get, and
It's
we're really
worth
happy
it.
that everyone's enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good fun. isn't
Another
it?
weird thing we did. What else did we do that was weird, Ross?
Are you barefoot, Smith?
Yeah, I am barefoot.
Yeah,
Are you
sorry.
footsing?
Yeah.
He's just floating his
Oh.
feet around.
Hey there.
Oh, it's kinky.
Sorry, sorry, I completely distracted by your feet, mate. What's going on?
That's great.
We did the burger challenge, which was bloody hilarious and obviously detrimental to Smith's health.
Oh God! Don't ever do it. Ever.
He managed to win with 10. But if you want to see that video, we did a
Win is a loose
pretty-
term.
It's like a 19-minute
But you got the
video, I
belt.
think. Where you had a bout with stripping
Yep.
from Yoscast.
Yep.
That was funny.
That was fun. Thanks to Strippin for taking up that challenge. And
It was all tongue in cheek. It wasn't
yeah,
really
it was
aggressive, even though like the
all the Ozcast guys are really good in it. Up like good sports. And no, there's some really funny stuff. Like pretty much all of the stuff you see in that as well is just all one-take wonders.
It's all just improvised stuff. It's pretty funny.
It has to be really.
Like-
Otherwise, if you script that sort of thing, it's just
doesn't
Sort
work
of just
very
said to
well.
like Martin and like Lewis and people like that, just like right, just sit down, pretend you're his coach, and
really
tell
big
us-
up stripping, really
Yeah.
slag off Smith.
Yeah,
And then he went for it. So
that's really cool.
and then Ross did an overnight edit on that. So
That was a
one day
ridiculous
to
one,
put that
yeah.
all together. So yeah, that's how we work with strain and severe stress.
Yeah, it was
overnight.
like it was only 6 a.m. when I realised like this is just ridiculous. Like
It's getting a bit much.
Managed to
Good
get
finish,
most
though.
of it done though. Yeah,
Good finish on
and
it.
then I had to wake up at 10, so
But it's worth it.
a few hours sleep, and then back on it.
Not
But-
complaining.
Hopefully that's kind of project will be coming more like those sort of things will be coming out more and more. Not necessarily eating challenges, but like those sort of fantasy based
Yeah, right.
random skits. Like we love doing those. Like for example, the merch goblin.
Yeah, definitely.
That
that's
was
another one,
a creative answer to a tricky little promotional talent challenge, wasn't it?
We could just do a sit down on the sofa video about, yeah, we got this code for Spreadshirt. But no, Ross coming out with a stupid idea. Let's put a
Trot,
pole on my
dance
back.
around in the back garden.
I'll just be basically a walking clothesline.
You know what we could do? We could just put a pole on his shoulders and then
Stick some
balance all the
t-shirts
merch
up.
off him, and then
Time to
see what happens.
be weird in the garden. And you guys were saying in the comments, oh, I wonder what the neighbours thought. Which actually spoke to our neighbours yesterday, and
They saw
they
it
were
all.
watching it all.
They watched the whole
They were
thing.
watching me flounder about in the garden with the merch goblin, and they now know.
But
They've Googled us, and
They,
now
they
know.
googled us from the merchandise.
So yeah, they're on side, aren't they? Hopefully, they love it.
It's better than being completely against it, I guess.
I've actually
Calling the police.
Yeah.
What the hell is that guy doing outside?
they've actually got a high-powered hose now, and they're just going
Do
to
they?
squirt
Yeah.
you whenever you go
Blast.
outside.
Spray you in it
yeah.
every time.
Good. Hopefully, get rid of that chicken out the back.
Oh god, there's a load of. Why is that chicken out there?
I
There's,
don't know. It's just been left.
you know, there's just maggots and stuff.
Just
in
like-
it.
Oh, don't,
Oh,
There's got to be.
don't.
don't
There has to be. It's
No.
pretty rank.
I refuse to
hatchet
accept
should
it.
not have retching in it.
So yeah, so the Minecraft Expo. I've
Oh,
lost my
voice is
voice.
going. Minecraft Expo UK. Basically, multiplay. Setting up what they're calling the UK version of Minecraft.
Why was that placed in the middle, by the way? Like, we've got all this other stuff which is old, like kind of Fanimations and stuff.
All right, let's
you
go
shoved
through
the
that
brand
then.
new thing right there.
Go on, let's
we'll
go through
we'll
that.
explain the Minecraft Expo thing at the end.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we had a great Fanimation by DigiFinch.
Thanks, Ditch.
So thank you very kindly
Thanks,
for doing
mate.
that. It was hilarious.
Thanks for
Of
making me a
Trot being
worm.
a little worm.
Thanks for
It
making
was
me
an
one.
A lot of
interesting-
people thought he was a sperm.
Yeah, I think that might have been a little bit of a subtext there.
Close. It rhymes.
But yeah, it was first one that we sort of really mashed up, hasn't it? Like mashed up a couple of different sources. And,
Yeah, well done, mate. Well done. It was good.
yeah,
It
it's
was good
lovely.
stuff. So if
It's
you haven't
lovely.
seen that, just go
I
check
like
it out,
how
'cause
he
it's great.
takes the voices of what we do and doesn't use the context of what it's been used with.
Yeah.
For example, he took the whole worm thing. It's related to obviously Worms Revolution, but he just made it a completely different thing.
I like the sound of when
Yeah,
Trot goes away and goes,
definitely.
"Oh."
He just like mishmashes. It's like a yeah, it's good.
So funny. It makes things that I wouldn't find funny, as in us,
Funny.
funny. Yeah.
Doesn't like it. does
My
it?
God, Trot, you are just
Dull,
about
isn't it?
the dullest person I've ever met.
Right.
Jesus, wow. We may as well just punch him right in the face.
Yeah, let's punch him in the face.
That's not how you settle.
We've also
someone
been
being
having
upset.
bashes very frequently, once a week almost. So we've now had a bash.
Have one right now.
Because we
It's on the table.
last time we
footsie.
had a hatchet, we introduced the idea of having a bash, and we did the first one, which was oh god, made by Castle Crashers.
Was it? No, was
Oh,
that the first one?
Behemoth.
Awesome
Yeah.
Noughts. No,
Behemoth.
Awesome Noughts. No.
No, we did.
Oh,
We did
crap. What's
Battle
it
Block
called?
Theatre.
Battle
Block
Block Theatre, that's
That's
one.
it. Yeah.
By
So
Behemoth.
we then went on to do
Awesome Noughts, was it?
Skate 3.
No, it was Skate 3. Yeah.
Then we did
We did
Awesome
Skate 3
Noughts,
first.
Trouble in Terrace Town.
The Hidden, Trouble in Terrace Town.
Yeah.
We did Call of Duty Mob of the Dead. That was over like 3 episodes because
Dota
we actually
2.
did really well.
Sorry.
Dota 2, Guns
Sorry.
of Icarus, and we did Armour 3
Armour
most
3 the other
recently.
day, yeah.
And we'll have
Just
another
recorded
one.
another one.
I mean,
So-
do we reveal what the new one is?
Yeah,
It's-
what-
it's going to be
what exclusive? Little podcast.
Why not?
Little podcast exclusive. We were playing and rather enjoyed. What was it?
Why is it? Why are you
It's just,
building
it was
up
Scrolls.
this?
We played Scrolls.
Well,
we
it's
did.
not Who Wants to Be a
Mojang's-
Millionaire.
I'll go for D. No, I'll find a friend. Fuck it. I can't know.
No. Oh shit!
What do we
Scrolls.
play?
It's Scrolls.
What do we play?
Which one is it? It's Scrolls. Oh shit!
I love it. They just
Was I
didn't
right?
answer.
Was I right? Do I win?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
You
it
won.
is Scrolls,
You win all the
right?
cash.
So
It's actually really, really
need to edit
fun.
that up. That's going to be probably out on Thursday, so that'd be nice.
Edit that out.
That'd be ooh,
Trot.
edit all those videos.
If you're
will
wondering,
win?
if you're wondering what
Quite
having a
long
bash
sessions, though.
is, we haven't actually explained what it is. Basically, it's
Oh!
a weekly episodic thing where we just have a bash at a new game, and it could be old, it could be new. It's just like whatever we fancy or whatever you suggest. And then
it's more often than not a game that we've actually played before, though.
Yeah, so it's
because there's a lot of people going, oh, have a bash on this, or have a bash on Minecraft, like they said it hilariously, and it's like, well, no, we're probably going to try something new first. We might, in the future, have more bashes on stuff like, I don't know. We were thinking of doing Halo 4, but then we've already done it and exhausted it in that sense. So, yeah, we might do other stuff that we've done before, but it's unlikely. All right, so don't.
That's really interesting, Ross. What's next?
We don't know. New YouTube layout has happened.
Hold on to your hats.
It's going to be forced upon us like mid-June anyway, so we thought
it would be forced upon us on the 5th, yes.
And we had all the assets and everything ready, so we were like, let's just do it now and get it ready perfect, all the playlists and stuff, because you can customize it.
I think it's a mixture of good and bad. Like, some of it is heart's in the right place. Like, recent uploads are nice and big right there, so you can see them. But for me, like, I want to just be able to browse a big panel of videos sometimes, like, when you get that, all those things.
Yeah.
I like browsing like
big
that.
old grid.
Yeah, I like that. For me,
it is more sleek and it is more intuitive in that sense.
I don't think it is intuitive. I think it's a mess.
They've removed the customization.
It's
it's all just white, and then you get a banner at the top, and that's it.
It's overwhelming.
It's hard to tell. Like, am I on a channel page or am I on my home page? It's hard to tell.
I'd love to be able to turn off modules. That'd be great. As in, like, as a viewer, can you do that?
Oh,
though?
right. No, not really. No. Well, it's kind of basically it's the way that the YouTuber or whatever is going to show their content to the audience. So, like, for example, you'll put popular uploads where, at the front, because you'll expect more people will want to watch those.
And then move to monetize models for premium channels.
And so forth and stuff like that. So, yeah, it doesn't really give you much.
They just want X Factor, mate, don't they? They want X Factor, Pop Idol, all that sort of crap on YouTube till the community leaves. And
yeah, right.
What's annoying is that you can't set a video that's going to be, other than like the subscriber video. You can't set like, oh, this is the video like we're proud of this week or this month or whatever. You can't like put a main video like we could do on the other channels. Which is a bit disappointing, really, because you've kind of just got to rely on people like trusting them to click it. Really,
that's true, Ross.
So it's a bit annoying.
Well, we have to live with it, and I'm sure
everyone's got to live with it.
It'll change next week, eh?
It'll change next month, no doubt.
Hey, Ross, why don't you do a Pringle Tube announcement of the final point?
Of the final, right.
People are asking for the tube, man.
Right, okay.
They want the tube. Demand the tube.
They want the tube.
Bring out the tube.
I'll have you know that this isn't my Pringle tube.
Who's
it's actually Trot's.
I've used it a lot for other purposes.
Is it like using another
man's wand? He's got like
wand?
6 Pringles tubes downstairs. They're all empty.
And he's been dying to do
this. He's only out of 3 days.
That's all mine.
You can do the maths.
So
So the next announcement is Minecraft Expo in the UK.
Okay, you can stop now. You can stop.
So that's
go on, Smith. Go on.
What do you mean? I can't stop now.
Yeah, you've got to stop.
Put it down.
I can't. Well, that's the issue. You
put it
hooked me. It's just like heroin.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Just smell the tube and be done with it.
Is it like?
It smell good actually. It smell. Yeah. I wish it was full. I wish it was full and not empty.
I don't like Pringles very much. I really don't. They're all right.
They're right, yeah, they're nice.
They're not that good, though. Anyway, Minecraft Expo in the UK.
What?
So this is what Multiplay are billing. Don't chuck it. Billing as Minecon in the UK. Multiplay actually ran and set up and did the whole of Minecon last year.
Where did they run, mate? Where did they run?
They just didn't publicise it very well. That they did actually pretty much do it. But anyway, this is going to be attached to I-49, which is like another big, which I'm quite interested to see myself actually. There's another big like gaming event where people bring their own PCs and there's competitive game competitions and everything. But there's this also huge Minecraft Expo thing where loads of people are going, like bunch of people we know, like Bebop, Martin, Duncan.
Let me list. We got Yogscast, we got Sips, Shin, In the Littlewood, and Lalna Duncan. They're going to be coming along. We got
Sips is going as well.
Yeah, apparently so. It's on the page. Minecraft. We got Minecraft. It's very posh version of that. Minecraft. We got Pyropuncher, Badge, and Milby, and we got us, and then we got Fire UK. So we got Matt and Phil and Smaller Smiley.
Who?
And Bebop Vox.
What did you say?
Bebop Vox is going. I'm coming to it. Nox Crew. We got Noxite and Shronky. And we got Bebop Vox, Dave Cast, and Slowpoke 101. Slowpoke is the guy that's at the head of Feed the Beast pack, so we'll be excited to meet him.
Hilarious.
But yeah, there's going to be like, we're going to do panels and meet and greets, and we're going to be there for the whole weekend, so we're just going to be milling about and just
getting
messing
really
around.
Drunk.
Yeah.
Doing questionable things in public.
Yeah.
I think there's a thing where there's a booth thing where you we do signing and stuff as well. If it's more organised than just a rabble in the middle of a hallway, which has been quite disappointing because it's been disappointing for people before where they've been queuing up and stuff, and it's just a
very,
huge crowd. And it's unfortunate.
Yeah, they very much tailored it for around the YouTube.
Also,
sort of thing.
tickets are really cheap. I think a day ticket's like a £10 for a day ticket.
Yeah.
So, and it's I think it's Midlands, isn't it? So it's middle of the UK. So hopefully everyone can get to it.
It's not up north.
It's near Birmingham, I think, somewhere.
It is. It's near Birmingham.
But yeah, we'll tweet out links to it and stuff. But we think it's going to be a really good opportunity for everyone to get together. And like I say, that we've got a bunch of friends from the YouTube community going, and we just think it's going to be a big laugh.
We're going to use it as a hatter meetup. So hatters out there. Please come along. And
also,
we'll
I think
designate
get
time
in there
to
early.
you.
Get in there early because
they think it's selling out. Yeah. So
yeah, get in there and
you want to see us? Do it. Just do it.
We're going to be there all weekend. So whatever day you come, we will be there.
Whatever.
But also, aren't we going to go to Eurogamer? We're going to try and sort that out.
I don't know what day.
We haven't actually organised that.
Friday or Saturday or Sunday. I don't know.
Which day would people prefer?
Yeah, exactly.
Is the question we need to kind of ask.
I need to double check, but I'm fairly sure we can go any day ourselves. So
Saturday might be more popular.
Yeah, I mean the thing is there's last time we went, I think we went on a Saturday or a Sunday, and there were loads of talks on a Friday, I think, and we were like, I wish we'd gone to those. Like Peter Molyneux was on the Friday and stuff like that, which would have been cool to get. But we'll see. I need to check out some stuff before that, but we will let you guys know via Twitter when we're going.
Indeed, yes, that's a very important tool for people to use.
If you don't have Twitter, get it.
Well, that's
I'm guessing everybody who's found their way here it probably is on Twitter.
Also Facebook as well. It's all linked through Facebook as well. So,
Facebook.
So everyone's saying Saturday for Eurogamer, but we'll see.
Just got to wade through the ads on Facebook and you'll find us.
Anyway, so Eurogamer and Minecraft Expo UK is coming, and we'll be there and square.
Oh, beautiful.
Let's move on to the next section,
Let's
Ross.
go to the next section now. Oh,
you kinky sod.
Pressed the wrong button, didn't
For
I?
For God's sake.
Look at it, bloody hell. I'm also not recording this track, which is annoying. I have to put this in afterwards.
Oh.
Right, so now we're in the gaming section. I've calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, can't.
Tell what I fancy
almost
doing.
instantly.
I fancy grabbing my pitchfork and a bit of fire and start talking about consoles, eh?
Oh yes.
Yeah?
You've got to love that, haven't you? Is that the first thing we want to talk about? Do we want to just brush past the
Well, we've already
easy
sort of
things?
spoken about it, so I think we can sum up our views on Xbox
Oh,
One
I don't
and
want
PS4.
but you say that it's in a video which I don't even know the name of.
Trials. It was
which one?
Trials episode 103.
Oh, it went on for like so many tracks.
You can't exactly.
What?
Yeah, so let's just discuss it, yeah?
Right.
Just discuss. So, Xbox One.
Which one you getting?
Well, we'll probably get both, won't we?
Well, yeah, of course we will.
But if we had a choice.
Discussion over.
If we had a choice.
So,
if I had to get just one, from what I have seen so far, I would choose the PlayStation 4 purely because they have not taken the talk to me, I'm a media box approach of Xbox One. That is why.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't.
But if they do come along and say, "Oh, actually, our console's like really, really like media center based and not really about,"
well, they've already had. I mean, PS3 was very media like. It wasn't, but I don't like the idea of talking to it. I think that's a good point. I don't like the idea of saying in the middle of the lounge like, "Oh, Xbox on," and then all three Xboxes are going to turn on.
As I said in the episode, it's designed for a person in one room with one TV and one console. When you're a group of people that play games the same together, like
it's embarrassing to talk to yourself there.
It's stupid.
Xbox on. I don't like when you guys set your timers. I just think you're complete douches.
Right?
You're like, Siri, turn my timer to 10 minutes.
I actually just hold the middle button down and say timer 5 minutes.
You still sound like a bellend. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing.
Much easier.
I think that everyone who's going to be doing that is going to be like
Xbox on.
That guy's a douche. That guy's just press the button.
Imagine when they're showcasing
TV. Change the channel.
Sport.
Channel change.
Imagine when they're showcasing the technology
what's
at
that guy
like
talking
Eurogamer or something, and people are just walking by booths full of like 16 consoles next to each other.
Xbox off.
Yeah.
Xbox home. No, you son of a...
Xbox off.
Watching sport.
They're all off.
TV.
I was
TV.
far too complacent.
TV's not working. TV US only.
TV.
Shit.
That's it. That sums up the Xbox One, doesn't it? Really. TV said about 15 times.
The Xbox One's just like a
But
water cooler.
I mean, it's quite premature to judge it completely, like you say, because obviously they haven't released all the information about games. And I think that they took a completely different angle because I think PS4 shown more of the games because they didn't actually show the console itself. So they probably showed a bit more of that and a bit of the specs.
A console that I can switch on and play console-based games that is similar to my PC because, right now, switching from our computers going to a console, it's like, time to switch on the 360, that 6-year-old computer I still play games on.
But from the
No?
specs, do you think that there's going to be a massive difference
No.
between Xbox One and PS4? Otherwise,
No,
What's
not really,
important
no.
is the
No.
gaming lineup, and we'll see that at E3. And I think until then, we can't really say.
I don't think it's all about gaming lineup. It is about how
entirely
you.
about it.
It's not. It's how you interface with the
It's
device.
a gaming console.
well, no, 'cause
It's like what the Wii, for example. You know, what the Wii isn't hugely
I'd be
popular.
happy to deal with a less impressive user interface if the games are better. It doesn't take much
No,
effort.
but it's about how
That's
you
true.
interface with the console. That's a
Yeah.
huge part of it.
Well, not
yeah,
really.
but like,
is, the
well,
Wii,
no, well,
the
look how
Wii. You
both
clunky
get a
the
controller.
the Xbox
They're
360
both
is.
decent controllers. They're not like it's not changing or revolutionising the way the controllers work.
Yeah.
If it's getting from A to B, like you put in a disc and then it loads the game.
As long as the Xbox One
If it's
can
a
be
little bit-
controlled,
I personally prefer
perfectly fine by a
the-
controller.
I
Yeah,
prefer
well,
the
yeah.
menu system of the PS3, but I
Yeah.
still would. I still use the Xbox 360 more because I prefer the games that they got on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the range of games is better for me personally.
Don't they
It
have,
may not be for
you
everyone.
mainly play Call of Duty, so did they not have Call of Duty on PlayStation?
Yeah, they do, but
They're
I don't.
usually
I don't
poorly
prefer it.
ported, aren't they?
And also,
How come?
because basically there's a. Well, I have played it on. I had it on both of them, but I found that which is really. What does that say about me? Eh? But the network, like, because obviously, I don't know whether it's because you pay for it on Xbox, but everyone on the PS3 is so frantic. It's so kind of shit. It's a shitty service for some. And I wouldn't.
free?
And you wouldn't think
Was
that
it laggy?
you wouldn't think it would be like you wouldn't think anything of it. You think, oh, PlayStation Network. Well, why would that be any different? But it's noticeably like why is this so shit? Why am I in? I don't know. It just isn't the same experience, and I don't know why. But it works out that the Xbox
think
360 is a better
It's
experience.
got to the point now where
And yeah, okay, I personally prefer the controller, but otherwise, I just found that gameplay on it wasn't as fun for me. That was it. Otherwise, graphics didn't notice a difference at all, really.
it's
not massively.
like down to like it doesn't affect us as much, but used games and DRM and stuff like that. But there's so many other factors which we don't have a full grasp of. It's just down at the moment. PS4 and Xbox One, the difference is negligible in terms of graphical prowess.
Yeah, they're going to be pretty much similar inside, I think.
So it's just down to personal preference, really.
Yeah, I think that's probably what Xbox One were aware of. So that's why they're whole like, oh yeah, you can watch TV as well, so you don't need any of this other stuff. That's probably why they're going on about that, because they know that everyone's going to be like, oh, these boxes can be the same, but what else can they give me?
Anyway,
So they're just chucking everything into it, which might be a bad idea, but that's probably why they're doing it.
do you
I'll still
reckon
get one.
that's enough with the debate? Got any final
Yeah,
thoughts?
probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, no, not really. I just, well, actually, something I read today, which is kind of off topic a little bit, but basically, PC gaming, yeah, like PC gaming
I know the one.
is always
I've heard
and
of it.
will be superior graphics wise and that sort of thing to a console, yeah, because it can move and it can.
Whilst there
it
is
can keep
a
up,
market for
keep
it.
up with the trend. Yeah, well, Intel, for example, has released its Haswell processors, and pretty much all of them have a mobile focus now. Like they don't really care about desktop performance anymore. Like my processor, which is 4 years older, that's a Sandy Bridge based processor, is pretty much very minimal difference gaming performance wise between a Haswell, which is 4 years newer. Like, and
So I blacked out.
it's a bit sad. Basically, it's
I've
sad that
gone blind. What's
that, like,
going on?
processors and companies like Intel are just focusing on mobile and not on
Yeah, well,
Desktop.
it's going that way though, commercially anyway. Like everything's getting to
mobile.
Which is fine as long as the technology catches up and you still get the graphical prowess.
That means consoles are going to be the go-to gaming platform.
Or it'll be cloud like streaming, like Ouya. No, not
Yeah.
Ouya.
On live,
On live,
which
and,
obviously did really well.
the alternate Gaikai, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Which Sony have actually acquired, and maybe including a PS4. I don't know.
Ooh,
We'll see.
Interesting.
Anyway, I think that's enough of that.
yeah.
Also, Xbox One, terrible name.
Yeah, I didn't like
Oh,
that. I didn't like the name at all.
the bloody community
I prefer
dreamt up
Xbox
Infinity. Yeah, on Reddit.
I really
that was
did
such a
prefer
bad
it,
name.
Yeah, and then the logo and stuff they did for it was really nice.
Xbox One.
But yeah, it's just kind of a bit.
Then after that would be
Bit of
like
a cop-out.
Xbox divided by 0 to beat Infinity.
I don't think it has to make sense. I think that's probably what they're saying. It just doesn't need to make sense. But Xbox One, there's already been.
Well,
an
it's just
Xbox
so
One.
they can make all these funny one solution, one game, one console,
One TV,
television,
one
light.
It's
like-
just like, oh, for God's
One
sake.
voice command to ruin everyone's Xbox.
I just wish that
Yeah.
they didn't put the Americans in charge of marketing and gave it to some people with.
All right, I think we're done here. Let's
Wow.
move on.
Yeah.
So,
You know.
Feed the Beast. This is on here.
Oh yes. Well,
So-
that's we've been playing it, haven't we? That's why.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
we
Why
have,
don't we
yeah.
explain what
Guess
we've been doing so far?
So I've been playing
It's
Feed
been
the
a
Beast.
while since we've last played it.
It's
in
true.
terms of from the previous Hat Chat, we discussed it. But
Issue we have is we really want to do long sessions because it takes a while to like sort of wind up and get into it and like focus on what you're doing. Feed the Beast, 'cause it's so overwhelming, and it takes so long sometimes to get from A to B and accomplish something in Feed the Beast, like making a quarry and then powering it and then making a sorting system. Unfortunately, we record with Fraps and we have limited hard drive space, so we can only really record for 2 to 3 hours maximum before the hard drive space is just completely wiped out.
Yeah.
And then like all those
Oh,
episodes
man.
go out from that bulk, and then by the time they've all gone out and we come back to recording, we sort of forgotten all the knowledge we acquired from the previous session. So what we're trying to say is it's a bit difficult to Feed the Beast, but we absolutely love it.
It's really fun,
good.
and like obviously as soon as we finish it, like we're like, oh, I kind of want to do more, or we tend to kind of build. Oh, I build more, and you learn a bit more on your Thorncraft stuff.
Well, the great
because obviously we can't doing everything is going to just take so long to show everyone. So when we're not constantly talking to each other, it's nice to just chill out and build something.
I really love Feed the Beast though. It's so good. Like it's just
Yeah.
reinvented Minecraft
Definitely,
in a way.
Yeah,
And
when I
there's
talk
just
to people
more
who
to do.
love Minecraft, you're like, obviously we've been playing Minecraft for bloody ages since alpha, and you get to a point where you sort of need a bit more. Well, personally, I've got a terrible attention span, so I need more than vanilla.
Yeah, right.
And I'm not a very creative builder, so vanilla doesn't really do much for me because I can't build anything. But whenever I speak to anyone, it's like, oh yeah, I play Minecraft, I really love it, blah blah blah. And it's like, oh, have you played Feed the Beast? Because it just blows you away, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it in terms of modification on a game. Like just the crazy things. I just think imagine showing Jeb or Notch or whatever. Like,
I'm
look
sure
at
they've
this.
seen it. They
Look at what
must
these
have.
people have done with your game.
They've
Like,
got to know.
Oh,
it's
of course
just
they do,
incredible.
yeah. Must do.
Like Bucket, for example, that's like Dinnerbone, and they're now part of the team. But also with Feed the Beast, going back to the fact that we have to record in minimal amounts. I think one way to solve the issue of us sort of having to restart every time is doing more off-camera stuff. For example, Ross is building a giant pot leaf shaped building, and he could spend the whole 2 hours.
It looks more like a star.
Yeah.
There's a bat symbol. Could be anything.
Trots, don't be edgy, Trot. You'd be
So
edgy.
I mean,
On the
just
edge.
filling up the walls takes a long time.
I mean,
to go
you
around.
could be doing that for the whole bulk and not doing much interesting.
Yeah, that's the annoying thing.
So we're thinking about doing more
Set
off-camera
myself
things.
a ridiculous challenge. That's why.
Yeah, true. But I mean, you could do that off-camera and sort of finish it off in game, and then actually get onto something else, which is
I
useful.
could do, but I have no idea whether people enjoy watching that stuff or watching the progression. Or
They
anything.
like
'Cause
to-
I pretty much rebuilt Smith's Tower, didn't I? In the latest ones that are going to come out. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
True enough.
improved. There's a few other things. Yeah, in the most recent recording, I had some really, really awful video issues and computer issues,
Right.
basically.
It's going to be a cobble.
You might see a lot more of Trot and Ross's perspective, and I might go, oh my god, this is amazing, and Trot physically can't switch to it because there would be no footage.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
So we're sorry if mine is really, really buggered. But I think mainly, the stuff we recorded, it was mainly Ross and Trot doing impressive things, whilst I was just, tinkering away at my Crucible, chucking in hugely valuable resources to get out very little.
We'll find a way.
But yeah, no, it's going
Life
really well.
finds a way.
But yeah, it's a hugely broad thing.
I think we'll get a Direwolf back at some point, because I am struggling with this whole sorting system business
yeah,
and this quarry business.
it requires
I
such
just
a
need Direwolf back.
broad perspective, doesn't it? I find
Yeah.
that you feel like you just need to step back and try and zoom out of all the crazy stuff that's going on, but you just can't.
I don't know what you're worried about.
There's a lot of great.
Oh, it's so funny. But yeah, Feed the Beast. It's gonna keep going strong, and it's doing really well, and we love it. So perfect series, and try and aiming for 2 a week with the filthy mods now. So 3 Minecrafty things a week. It's pretty good. Scrolls, mate. Talking Mojang stuff.
Oh, Scrolls! It was actually really good fun playing it. I mean, obviously we'd only just
But what
kind of
is
started
it?
it. Oh, it's a game based on is it a card game?
It's
What's
sort of
the
a
game?
card
Some
game
interference,
mixed
isn't
with
it?
chess.
Okay,
Gonna
sorry,
say
game
that?
interference, everything.
Yeah, well, we found that when we were playing it, it's sort of the same sort of brain work as chess and a playing card game would be. Obviously, you have the trading card aspect to it. I've never really played Magic the Gathering or any of that, but I guess it's maybe slightly similar to that. You get power, you get spell cards, you get enchantment cards, and
Yeah.
then you get character cards.
Yeah, it's
Um,
really good. We're not just saying that. We have no affiliation with Mojang. We're not forced to say anything. We just have films. But playing Scrolls, I thought I'd be quite bored because
Yeah.
it is a card game, but
which we don't typically
it's
play.
quite polished. And it is quite relaxing and enjoyable to do the whole strat. It's quite easy to get into. It's not too overly complicated,
Definitely.
and
I
you
mean,
can see the scope of getting new cards and decks and customizing it all and stuff. so it's good.
I did
I like
enjoy it, to be fair, and I think that I can see how it could grow with more like decks and stuff like that, and you could probably start getting addicted to collecting stuff.
Yeah, exactly, because you buy them with the coins.
That was
you
quite
get.
quite nice.
Like, imagine if you got like a super rare card and you're like,
although
I
I did find
deploy
that Trot's one was so overpowered in terms of like in
Nah,
comparison.
mate. I'm just really skilled.
Don't spoil anything.
I'm not going
guys.
to spoil anything. Yeah, okay, of course.
So
I'm
yeah,
really skilled
Scrolls
though.
is that right, Jacob? Is that what you wanted us to say?
But yeah, if you
Yes,
want to,
are you going to put the gun down now?
Please.
thank you, Jacob. Don't hurt us.
I
Not like last time.
it.
But
He did not sponsor this. This is ridiculous.
if you don't want to commit to buying it, just watch our bash, which will be on our YouTube channel.
yeah,
soon.
watch us have a bash. It's probably going to be over 2 episodes, considering
Yeah,
the
it's
length.
quite.
They take quite a long time, and it's kind of like a Worms episode. It's kind of like you kind of need to see everything happen because you want to know how they got to that point and what they used to get there.
But
So-
yeah, it's quite chilled out times.
It's chilled
yeah.
out. That is what it is. Yeah, it's quite chilled out game. It's not so
Definitely, yeah.
intense in your face, but it's nice. As a result, we can be a bit more informative with it. So everything over the 2 videos, I think we explained pretty much everything the beta offers.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Nice.
Oh, we've also got more Worms and Trials. We've been playing that. Obviously,
Staple diet of worms and
bloody
trials.
love it. We've done some custom maps recently of
Oh.
custom made by moi,
Woo.
which have obviously proved
Some
to
of them
be
were just
somewhat more
hellish.
complex than I intended to be.
Some of them were the ultimate
But
turtle.
you know, they
Turtle off.
everyone get in your holes. One was called Wormhole recently. That was
Yeah, it's clever. Can I play on
Very
lovely,
nice, mate.
lovely.
Beautiful.
And yeah, so we're continuing that because people are loving watching that and watching us fail most of the time, which is always fun to do.
You sound so enthused.
Yeah, and then
So
Trials,
fun.
obviously, you know that never gets old. It's always fun to play that. And I mean,
I
the
love
other day,
trials.
although the other day, I have to apologise. The other day, apparently, I went overboard and
Cut
offended.
Tracy Beak.
I said that she had a punchable face, and it was somewhat. Someone thought it
can't
was
say that.
misogynistic, and I
Also
don't.
misogynistic.
Well, no, it's
It's
just
not-
the fact that you shouldn't really. You can't promote punching any women in the face.
No, it's not. But that's the thing. That's when you granulise it. This is where all these issues come from. It's not misogyny. It's just the character that they've created.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes you want to punch them in the face. It's not because they're a woman.
It's the
or anything
personality,
like
That's
that.
true. Yeah.
It's just as much as you want to punch.
Well, is it sexist if I say I want to punch a man in the face or a woman in the face, or is it okay if I say I
think
want to
it's
punch them
gender
both in
irrelevant.
the face?
It is
It's gender
gender. It
irrelevant.
is an irrelevant issue. I mean, it's
You
like
clearly didn't mean it, so.
Oh
whatever.
no,
it's
no,
like when
not
you
at
do
all.
like feminist studies on things at uni and.
But you do hate
course
Tracy
and stuff.
Beaker for being a woman, don't you, Ross?
Not for being a woman, no. Just because she was annoying. That's.
If
I
she
mean,
was a man.
if she was a woman, then that's where we're touching on the territory of overboard,
Yeah.
misogynistic behaviour. But that's that's ridiculous.
Well, that's
Yeah.
My
nice.
cable keeps making weird noises.
Does it?
Oh my
You got such a punchable cable.
I know. I'll just punch her right in the face. Right in the face. A cable.
Just calm down, mate. Just take
so
your pills.
loud in these headphones.
Take your meds. Just
It's
calm it
okay.
down.
I'll just have a bit of water. I'll be okay.
A little tipple. How about I have a little sip of my coffee?
Oh, you can't even see the logo on the thing. For God's sake, it's too hard. Just don't live. There it is. There's the.
Stone cold. Stone cold.
So any other games you guys been playing? You've been playing more Armour 3, haven't you, Smith?
Yeah. Well,
Bloody
yeah.
loves it, doesn't he? He bloody loves Armour 3.
I've been playing
Calm down,
all
take your
sorts.
meds.
I've been playing a little bit of Guns of Icarus as well with the few guys. And yeah, no, it's cool. I like playing all sorts of games. What else have I been playing? So Armour 3. Actually, exciting news about Armour 3. Tomorrow, there is one of the final updates to the alpha, which will bring the sniper package, which everyone's been really, really lusting after.
Why?
Basically because so far there's only been like EBRs, which are like 7.62, basically an enhanced battle rifle, which is good, but like there's no zeroing, for example. I'm fairly sure.
What? Sorry, what? Zeroing? What's that?
Zeroing's where you adjust your scope to be more accurate over distance. Like, for example, you get the Coriolis effect,
Gotcha.
which has bullet drop.
I thought there was that.
No, well, there is, but not in any of the rifles right now.
Ah.
Anyway, yeah, so there's going to be I think there's going to add a .50 caliber sniper rifle to it, something like an M50.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
which is
I'm
going to
giddy for that.
Yeah,
I know what that
I
is.
so
it's gonna be
giddy
exciting.
for it
I have
right
no
now.
idea.
Also, I think they're adding ghillie suits. But yeah, then there's going to be E3, and then about a week or so after, they're bringing out the beta, which is really exciting because that's going to add like 3 new helicopters, 2 new armored vehicles, a load more guns. It's going to
fixes.
Well, I mean, it's actually really
load more
already
bug
stable, really quite stable.
It was really buggy before, but they have fixed
Yeah,
a lot
exactly.
of issues since.
So
We managed to do a whole session on it.
yeah,
without crashing.
Armour 3 is progressing to be
Small we can say for scrolls.
the best shooter of 2013, probably.
Right,
That's it.
so funny news section. Sorry, just
Really cut us off there.
Sorry, I mean, I don't know. Do you want to say any,
No,
any more games?
No, it's too late now.
Have you been playing another
You
game,
burned
Trot?
it.
You started playing, what's it called the other day, actually, didn't you?
What? Dota 2?
No.
Metro.
Metro.
Oh, you started playing that?
Yeah.
You bastard. I want to play that.
You bloody bastards!
Give it to me, Trot!
Give it to both of us!
Please.
Give it to him and me!
Please have.
No, but seriously,
Mercy.
what's it like?
Oh, it's all right.
I've heard it's rather good.
It's very bleak. It's a bleak game. It's like Fallout.
bleak.
Yeah.
You start off as
Oh,
sewer.
you hate Fallout, Smith, don't you?
It's a really
hate
good
the post-apocalyptic.
The thing is, like, the engine of Fallout 3 is quite dated.
Yeah,
Metro
it is.
Last Light is really well refined and beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's nice in that sense. But the colour palette's like just muted.
Yeah.
Just black and white everything.
Yeah, I've heard the story's very good, though.
Yeah.
And the world's very good, although it can be a bit on
It's
rails
based off
at
a
times.
novel called Metro Last Night.
Is it really?
Metro 2033. Yeah.
I didn't know that was a
It's
novel.
a Russian writer.
You're really,
Interesting.
Normally the first one to read the novels and then tell everyone that you're better than them, aren't you?
What?
Game of Thrones!
Got.
He's a Game of Thrones elitist.
Not going to talk about anything Game of Thrones
No,
related.
we're not.
No, best not.
Nice day for nothing.
What was I going to say? Did we say that there was codes to give away for Scrolls? Or?
Yeah, oh yeah, we have codes. We
geez.
has
Wow.
codes.
Yeah, we got Scrolls
That's it.
codes.
We have codes.
Yeah,
we're
we
not
got-
giving to anyone, so we're just telling you that.
That's a good point, yeah.
How should we give them away? How
I don't
do we
know.
feel about-
How should we give those away?
Maybe we could give a couple away to this live stream, and then the other two could be...
The
Executive
executive
producer
producer and
Top
Top
Hatter.
Hatter.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's nice.
yes. So we got 2 to give away for the
Stick
live
around to
stream,
the end.
2 for executive producer. That's beautiful, isn't it? That's wonderful. Aren't we nice?
Maybe we give it to like 2 of our favourite questions, like when the
That's
people are
true.
asking the questions at the
Yeah.
end. So what we'll do? So next episode, executive producer will get a Scrolls code, and the Top Hatter will get a
Hatter,
Scrolls code, and then at the end of this, when we get the questions through, we'll pick our 2 favourite questions or whatever, and those 2 people will get codes as well.
So
Like
if you
thank-
ain't live, you should be live
Yeah.
next time, mate.
I'd
Sorry.
thank Dan Kaplan for sending those. 'cause
Thanks, Dan
Yeah.
Kaplan.
Legend.
We were like, how do we find our alpha codes from Minecon? He
And
just
he
sent
just
us
sent us
4.
a few. So, and we said,
Thanks,
well,
mate.
okay. He said, give them to.
But yeah, these codes is literally the full game. So it's like Minecraft. So we're giving you these codes, and it'll unlock and unlock and unlock, and eventually you'll have the full game. So that's awesome.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so I guess now we can actually go to the funny news section. Oh, I've been excited for this one. Did I make it sound like I got cut off? I did a little bit. That's right. So we're in the funny news section. Trot, I heard that yours was absolutely hilarious. That I almost pissed myself.
You did piss yourself.
So
and
I
you
did.
put it in that bowl,
I did.
and that's what you're calling a medication. It's
Yep,
weird.
exactly. It's I mean, it's very
It's a
clear.
bottle of
isn't it?
piss.
It's very clear. That's
A big old bottle
that's
of
the beauty.
piss.
It's very clear.
All right, I need to set a serious tone. It's actually quite a
Oh
serious
wow!
story. And I want Smith
I
to
didn't prepare
portray
anything
the
for
main
this.
character in this,
Okay.
and
Go on.
Ross to be the chasee.
Right.
So you're
I-
Ross. You're chasing.
Okay, I'm
Smith.
normally the chaser. That's the thing.
Right.
But
so
okay,
s-
go on,
wait.
go on, go on.
Wait, who's
song.
chasing who?
Who's chasing
you're
whom?
being chased.
Whom?
I'm being
whom?
chased. I'm being chased.
Who's chasing whom?
So Ross, you're the chaser.
That's
So let's go.
I'm a
with the
chaser,
title.
am I? Whoa, okay, let's do this.
Llama on the loose. Florida police. That's you, Ross. Taser woolly runaway. You're the woolly runaway. You're a llama, mate.
Right,
So
okay.
make some llama noises while I. A runaway llama has been tasered by Florida police. That's you, Ross.
Get her, you bugger!
He's from
Get her, you
Florida.
little bugger! I know.
Not
It
Somerset.
doesn't matter. I'm not doing
Oh.
it. Get her, you bugger! I want.
Oh.
Do I taser you?
12-hour wild hoof chase around Tallahassee.
Jesus Christ!
In scenes which would have been sent a shiver down Dr. Doolittle's spine. Officers resort to the shock tactics.
Sorry, Dr. Doolittle's spine.
It would have
Yeah.
sent
That was in the
shivers-
story.
Yeah, mate. This is
God's
shocking
sake,
stuff.
this is
I mean,
just-
the llama is mental.
Right, go on.
As
No,
you can
it,
tell.
it wasn't the,
From
the
the
story.
noises.
It wasn't the story. It was the word in the text.
Why wouldn't the Florida police try and take that down? Taser. Mate, get your taser out.
Is that control? I didn't have a taser.
12-hour chase against this llama. They went for 12 hours.
What's that? Oh, Long Johnson. Oh, Long Johnson. Hold on,
Sorry,
piano.
does it not gallop like that?
Sorry, yeah. What, how are you galloping? This
It's
is
not
mental.
a freaking horse, mate.
I don't know
All
what
right.
to do.
They bundled the name's Scooter, by the way. The llama's called Scooter.
Right, that's
Scooter!
a weird name for
The
a llama.
1.83 metre, 6 foot tall fugitive
Not
had
the
given
fug-
the police the runaround after he escaped his pen.
I'm
at
the early
Homo.
2000s Europop sensation, mate. Scooter!
Scooter, are you ready? So we're still chasing him. I'm running out of fuel.
Scooter 7 showed his athletic prowess by leaping over a 1.2 metre fence as he continued to evade capture.
Jesus Christ.
Even after he was lassoed, the beast refused to go down with the struggle, lashing out and flooring Lieutenant Tony Dr. Zwaki of Leon County Police, leaving him with a rather unsavory reminder of the pursuit. How do you feel, Lieutenant Tony?
Oh, no, I felt pretty shitty after he knocked me
12
down.
hours, mate. How did that feel?
It was a long old day. I asked for their overtime. They didn't give it to me. So I tasered the fucking thing.
So I just got a taser out and
I just got a taser out and I shoved it on his arse. And he went down.
Lieutenant Tony says, I've been doing this for 20 years, and they said there was going to be a lot of excitement on this job. However, nobody ever told me that I get spat in the face by a llama and trampled by one. He told local news channel WCTV. God, this is mental. Isn't this the best? Dworzecki defended the use of the taser, arguing that llamas don't respond to voice commands. Go on, reenact that.
Sir, cease and desist.
I actually don't know where you are in the story. Told local news channel.
Why do you need to know?
You're trying to get the llama to respond with voice commands.
Oh, right. What type of voice
And he's
command?
not answering.
Hey, llama. Come here, llama. I've got sweets for you. Electric sweets.
It's a violent struggle was caused, enough for the hard line. Scooter's arrest caused a traffic jam on Benner Road, and it took 4 officers and a van driver to subdue the rampaging animal. And while locals would have stunned the bosses by blaming their lateness on a llama on the loose, resident Julie McDaniel summed up the general mood, saying, I didn't believe it until I saw it. Then I was like, wow, when did that thing come from? Wow. Meanwhile, Florida police brought down an escaped kangaroo with tranquilizer darts, following a 10-hour chase through La Cucci in Pasco County.
Did the zoo just break its walls or
This is the kangaroo. This is what the kangaroo had to say, post-tranquilizer dart. Officers said they're still trying to trace the animal's owner. Scooter and Mr. Conrad were reunited Saturday. Neither are facing charges.
Neither?
Jesus
Sorry, what Scooter isn't getting charged, is he?
Scooter!
He'll be okay, will he?
He'll do another rave again. What songs are there by Scooter? What Scooter songs are there?
Llama on the Loose.
Isn't
There's
there
a llama on the loose.
This is ridiculous.
And then you go outside the club.
Llama, come here.
Way too exciting.
Let's get a drag. All right, okay. So Smith, you had an equally funny story.
I feel dizzy.
Right. Oh, I do feel
Feels
quite
dizzy. Jesus Christ.
Right.
Yeah, I heard you had an equally hilarious story about something about some spider.
Shopper shocked after finding tarantula on a bunch of bananas.
Oh, Jesus
Jeez.
Christ.
Well, that's where they lay their eggs.
That scares the bejesus
Is
out
it?
of me.
Christ, don't tell him
What do you
that.
mean? Sorry, what? That's where they lay
Spiders
their
lay
eggs.
eggs
Later
in
finds
the
out there are
base
also
of
eggs.
bananas.
Oh, that scares the
Yeah,
shit
and then they
out of me.
hatch
That's
it.
mental.
Okay, so Trot, you can be the frightened shopper who discovers it. Ross, you can be the shop owner trying
What
to
is this?
reason with
I
him.
feel like I'm on bloody... What's that
Right.
improvisational show?
It will soon come to us in a live stream comment.
Right. Shopper had terrified moment in Branch of Lidl's when he picked up a bunch of bananas and found a huge tarantula.
Oh my fucking god! My bananas! Oi!
You've got a reason with him, Lidl's manager.
Oi! Lidl's
Oh,
manager!
right.
Look at this, you stupid...
Oh, you bastard.
You
Don't
found
swear
my
at me, I'm a
tarantula.
customer! You son of a bitch!
Oh,
Look
right.
at these bananas!
I care about customers, right?
Take a look at these bananas, mate!
Oh, wow, there's a... Oh, Jesus Christ, that's
Yeah,
a
right.
tarantula on your bananas!
tarantula.
Why are you bringing a tarantula in here, you stupid
Your fault
bastard?
this is, a
Get out of my store right now, you...
Mark Drinkwater, 42, was left shaken after his encounter with the spider, which he claims was the size of a man's hand.
It's the size of a man's hand, you stupid...
Jesus Christ. Get
Stop.
your hands off me.
I'm not touching it, it's a friggin' spider!
Why are you manhandling me? Get out of my store already. You can't have that
Why have
tarantula,
I
it's
got
mine.
such a high-pitched voice for a 42-year-old man?
Don't
Well,
know,
he
you've got-
shook the banana and a tarantula fell back into the
Jesus
box.
Christ! It's in the box!
Oh, God! Thank God it's in that box. Now I can
It's
take
not
it
got a
home.
lid, it's coming back out!
Oh, shit.
It probably
I'm
wasn't
so
very
hungry for
happy having
bananas.
been thrown in the box. The manager realised he was extremely hungry for bananas.
I'm so hungry for bananas. I don't care about that tarantula.
Oh, you shouldn't
No,
have...
it bit me!
That's the fucking tarantula, you stupid... Not
Why-
the banana!
Stop calling him that.
Why are you calling me that? I don't like being here. Oh, I'm going to pass out.
The shopper said he would continue to shop at the store near his home, but added he doesn't think he'll be buying any bananas for a few weeks.
I don't think I'm going to be buying bananas for a few weeks, mate.
I don't think I'm going to be selling them.
Tarantula ridden.
A spokesman for Lidl said, I can confirm that an as yet unidentified spider was discovered this morning.
Oh, sorry, what? Unidentified?
Doesn't matter if it wasn't.
Well,
It's like they got a
spider, isn't it?
record.
Well, it was a giant
this
spider. We
one.
can't tell whether it was what type it was, but
I know that tarantula. Took his prints last week. Just been mugging old women.
in the banana aisle. Oh, just wait till she comes along. Here we go.
You got bailed out.
Oh, Ned, have you seen the bananas on offer? Oh, yeah, they're coming over. Ah, on your face!
Oh no, it's a banana tarantula.
Oh no, she's
On
on
a
my
loose.
Damn it, tarantulas so disgusting.
Why has everyone got a
to look
high-pitched voice in this town?
I don't know.
Why have they all got that weird accent?
The RSPCA have been informed and were awaiting recommendations from their staff. So what do you reckon we should do with this spider then?
at. That's mental though. I mean, next time you go pick up bananas, you're going to check for spiders.
Probably
Well, yeah,
not.
they inject like their spider eggs.
It's got to be pretty
into the base.
obvious if there's a giant spider the size of a man's hand.
Yeah,
isn't
but
there?
you can imagine how many bananas they've got to go through like every day. Like, they're probably not checking every single bunch. So
Right.
it's kind of like, well,
Yeah, this hasn't got a giant hand-sized tarantula in it. All
well,
good.
they could hide underneath. Well,
They probably
imagine,
hatch, don't
imagine
they?
there's like a
You don't check for the eggs
there's
inside.
a bunch, and then you shove a bunch into loads of boxes, and then you got suddenly.
Yeah, but if
Finding
the eggs
one
are
is-
inside, then they hatch in
Exactly.
transit, and then you can't read too
Well,
much.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
says
They
here-
can't check. They can't trace that type of stuff.
The RSPCA's local spider officer informed the staff that they should
Spider
wear
officer.
very, very large, heavy
There's a
shoes for the
guy.
remainder of the shift.
There's a guy
Yeah.
that specialises in. So this is quite a common thing.
He's called a
So much
spider
so.
officer.
The spider officer,
Yeah.
Mr. Tarantula.
He's got a PhD in banana identification.
Yeah, I know these kinds of banana, straight from Thailand.
I'd like to
The
identify
worst kind of spiders come out of that one.
Wouldn't I identify your banana if you know what I mean?
Oh, oh my!
Sorry, you're a perverted spider officer.
Oh,
You're using
this is what
your
you
job
do.
position.
This is your thing. This is what you do. You do the spider thing, and then good, fair play,
Bananas.
fair play. I'll show you my banana right now.
All right,
What?
Speaking of fair play, sir.
And
Fair
that's
play.
why
You
I'm
did
right.
it.
Ross, your
Wise.
news. Your
You're
news
wise.
now.
Ah, my news.
Please, for the love of
It was,
God.
by the way, that was like whose line is it anyway? That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It finally came back
yeah.
to me,
Whose line is it anyway? That's
Nice.
coming back.
and that's coming back.
It is
apparently.
coming back on TV.
Isn't it in the US?
Get your
Not-
proxies up, UK, and start streaming it.
Okay, I've got an image for this one. Kettle billboard ad looks like Hitler. So I brought an image up here, so you can see the image if you're watching on
Wow.
YouTube
Wait, what?
or Twitter.
Sorry, what? Which?
Twitch.
Does look like it.
It's just
So-
like
Wow.
A billboard ad for a kettle in California is going viral after a driver pointed out its resemblance to Adolf Hitler. The motorist took a photo of the giant J.C. Penney advert over the 405 interstate highway in Culver City, Los Angeles.
is it holding a bell on
And
the
he
end?
posted it on Reddit. It does.
I just realised what I
It
said.
does look like he's holding a bell,
On the end.
but either that. For God's sake.
Right, so Ross, Trot, you can be Hitler and I'll be the kettle.
What's
Trot,
happening here?
You can be Hitler.
What's happening? Trot, you're Hitler, and Smith,
Engage.
you'll be the
Method.
bell.
Method.
You'll be the bell. You be Hitler. Well, then-
Nine.
I guess it's only so.
Nine.
How many people will be offended by this sketch? There'll be a
It's
lot
fine.
of there'll be a lot of pissed off bells out
I
there.
don't know German. I probably shouldn't be the one.
999. Okay, so the the $40 bells and whistles kettle's handles looks like it's the Führer's side parting. The lid, his mustache, and the spout could even resemble a Nazi
It's more like
salute.
a panda. It's a little
I
snout
saw
thing.
this yesterday and my boyfriend told me it was crazy. I was crazy. Now I feel better. I'm not the only one who saw this. I stare at this from my office building every day, and now I can tell my co-workers that I'm not the
Longingly.
only one who saw the Hitler in the bells and whistles sign.
I see the Hitler in
Well,
you.
well, it is very Hitler-esque.
Evil kettle.
Question is, would you buy that kettle, Trot?
Well, yeah, probably.
Wow.
If it's a
That
good
says
kettle.
says a lot about you.
No.
Shall we go to the next
Problem is-
section?
Oh, God,
If it's sufficient.
I got
mate.
a really bad joke, but it's on the money.
No, we can't. No, I just don't. I don't trust him.
He's looking at me with weird eyes. It's
What?
going to be a bad one.
The hit.
Oh, look, we're in the next section. He can't do a very
we're in the next
questionable
section.
I was just
wow.
going to say the Hitler kettle only makes white tea.
Sorry, I couldn't quite
That's
hear that.
ridiculous. That's, you should not be allowed to say things. Right,
shouldn't.
prizes. Executive producer will get
You on?
the
For next time.
For next time, obviously.
If you're executive producer, you'll get this.
Okay, yeah.
Go on.
That's the wording I should have said. I feel like shit now, to be honest. So the Bandcamp music code, of course.
No.
And Batman Arkham Asylum on PC.
Whoa!
So that's a nice
If you've
little
always
package.
wanted
And
to
apparently also Scrolls code, because we've got
Yep.
that, haven't we? So
Yep.
I'll add that in.
And you also get a soundbite of Smith acting as a llama, pretending to be Scooter. No, you won't
well,
get
that's
that.
nice.
But you'll be able to look at it on YouTube,
Yeah. Oh,
which
okay.
is great.
Well, that's delightful.
And reminisce
That's really
about
nice.
the good times when he didn't do Hitler jokes.
What that? Look. What?
Look, come on.
Come on, you and your
You know?
silly things.
So what's Top Hat going to get? Don't leave him out.
Okay, the Top Hat is going to get the Bandcamp music code also.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
what
yeah,
makes it
definitely.
different?
You also get the Scrolls code.
What?
Which is
What
delightful.
a steal.
Yes, it's just so good, isn't it? It's just...
Which is
I
in
mean,
beta, and you can influence how the game is progressing.
How would they do that?
Or you could just play the game.
Because I have a few...
Just email.
Got
Got a few niggles, but you'll see it in the Having a Bash.
Okay, yeah. Right.
But yeah, if you want to be those, I'll remind you to go onto haveventures.net, hit the media tab, hit Hat Chat, smash up the donate button on the right hand side. If you're the top contributor between now and next time, you'll be the exec producer, just like Erin. If not, you can donate whatever you want. Doesn't matter. We'll pick you out randomly and be top hatter. Sweet. Let's go to the challenge section.
Okay, to the challenge section.
That's what you're doing.
It's my fish hand.
You're doing a
He's got his fish hand out.
Got
He's
prac-
wiggling.
got practice.
This challenge section is something that we made up literally 5 minutes before we started because we were in a rush.
How about
Well-
you do like... Oh, let's do an intro thing. Never mind the buzzcocks. So, someone take their headphones off, and then two of us are like, let's give the other person a
Or
thing.
should we do one for Ross, because obviously he's done this challenge for us. So
Yeah.
we do one for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you fancy?
Ross, take your headphones off, mate.
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, because he's suddenly not going to be able to hear us talk in the same room. Such a dick. Sorry.
We are in the same room.
Or we can just whisper in the...
So it's kind of, and I can see you on the camera.
Just whisper in the headphones.
So I can see your lips.
So, if you don't want to know...
No,
what
this
That's not
is,
whispering, Trot. You're speaking.
If you don't want to know what
I can
we're
hear
doing...
you really loudly. That's the thing. That's the issue here.
Shall I do hand signs?
Put your fingers in your ears.
Yeah.
Ah,
Come on,
right,
mate.
yeah.
Jeez,
Sing to
improvise.
put your fingers in your ears and sing to yourself.
Right, so... It's going to be a combination of...
Okay. Right.
I'm going to do the off bit. So, go for it, Smith.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Wait a minute. Chop Suey.
Yeah.
Just a bit down.
Shit. Well, he's really good at that. All right.
that was
Quite,
Take my
narrow,
headphones
quite
off.
recognisable. I don't feel like these are going as well as they should.
Oh, are we doing him now?
Apparently.
Do me.
Okay.
Daniel Bedford, I've got to get through this.
Haven't started yet.
I've heard this way too many times. Daniel Bedford, I've got to get through this.
Sweet
No, you're wrong,
like
actually.
chocolate.
He's wrong. Yeah, no,
Oh,
you
sweet
sweet
like
like
chocolate.
chocolate, mate. You got
Shit.
it wrong.
Yeah.
You tricked me, buggers.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really close.
The thing is, Ross always beatboxes this, and it's always Daniel Bedford. I've got to get through
Yeah.
this.
I gotta get through this.
But it's
I
also
gotta get through this.
sweet like chocolate, boy.
You bring me so much joy. Sweet
Oh, that's so ridiculous, Trot.
So take your headphones off, mate.
You can take his
Take
headphones
it
off.
off.
Just send me a message on Skype.
All right, shut up. I can't put other songs in my head when you're singing that one. Right. It's going to be quite hard. It's just a weird ass.
Okay.
instrument sound.
I don't think I know that song myself.
Even though I said, even though I heard the lyric.
Well, you're singing it to him now. You're just singing to him.
I know you're saying when you open your eyes you will see. I actually know the song. What is it? Is it some song that
We're
you
breaking
guys...
down. We're breaking down too much. We're deviating, Trot. We're deviating.
Is this one of those situations when you two sing a song you really know really well, and for some reason I don't know it at all? I don't know the song. Somebody help me in the chat. In the chat, help!
Okay, so you got a chance to answer that one.
If you've got in chat, you just read it, mate.
I can't even say it.
Is it in chat?
Something about a unicorn
No,
game.
it's not in chat.
Yep. Close.
Christina Perry, 1,000 years.
That's
No.
not even close. I'm going to take
Everyone
I
else-
have
final
Erasure always.
Erasure, always.
I don't know that song. I've never heard it in my life.
I want to be with you.
I don't know it. I don't know it.
And live in harmony.
I just don't know it.
If you play Robot Unicorn on the toilet like me and Ross do,
Why does it, what do you mean? Why
that's where you play it, let's be honest.
Why do you say it as if we were together? With this?
Don't to go now. I got to finish off. It's got to go wipe. Where's key change? I wanna be with you.
Hell, let's just go to the question section already.
Yeah,
Come on.
I've had enough of this.
I'm
Okay,
sick of
sorry.
this. All right, okay, we're going to go into the question section.
Got a question? Is it about Erasure?
Sorry, boy, he's here for
Okay,
you.
so let's feed the questions through
Yeah, let me have a look. See
from
if,
the question eater. Someone ate the questions, they can now regurgitate them.
Okay, here we go. So let's alternate. So Ross, answer this one. Imperex says, "What day are you going to the Minecraft Expo?"
Well, what day
All
is
of
it
them.
on?
All of the days.
All of the days that there are.
Choose whichever day you want.
Okay, so every day
Rampage.
that there are. So
Rampage abide us. Smithy, will you ever get the other two into airsoft?
Well,
I kind of got into it.
Ross kind of got into it, but then had a tantrum because his gun wasn't working.
My gun didn't
ever
work in the
since.
cold,
And
and basically he persuaded me, to get into it, and I spent a lot of money, and then my guns didn't work, and I got a bit annoyed
You
because
spent a
it's
small
like
amount of money on it, mate.
I spent about 400 quid.
Devasaurus.
You did not spend that much amount of money.
I did.
He did.
Well, when you bought the mags, maybe, yeah.
Well, think about the handguns, the
Next
mags,
question.
the other gun,
Yeah.
But either way,
But
I do want
there's
to do
summer
it.
games now, and
In
you
the
can-
summer, I want to do it. It's just,
it is a summer.
Yeah, in the sense
Shut up.
that
Davasaurus says, "How many
we're
hours?"
answering the question, you
Shut-
absolute twat.
All he said is,
You
"Do you want-"
twat!
I won't get into it. Davasaurus says, "How many hours do you actually spend collecting gameplay videos for videos per day?" Love from Dave. XXX.
Wait, what was the question?
X.
Repeat
How many
again.
hours do you actually spend collecting gameplay for
Oh,
videos
right,
per
it
day?
depends, doesn't it?
A lot of the day.
Probably on average 2 to 3 hours a day, I'd say.
More.
It depends. Yesterday we did.
I say on average.
7 or 8.
Jesus Christ!
Because
yeah.
some days we don't do it at all. So I'm saying an average on all,
The
across
edit
all
days.
days.
Yeah.
across the board. Yeah.
Well, when we are doing recording days, it can be 7 or 8. It can be 2 or 3 between that number. Yeah? You happy with that?
Yeah.
Jizzle Whizzle 150 says,
That's a great name.
Cheers, a whizzle.
"Have you got a Walrus costume for Trot yet?"
No,
No.
we do need to get one.
We
though.
should get one for the expo.
Oh.
We should
Oh,
so get
yes.
one for the expo.
Yes,
That-
that's a
we've
good
got
point.
to do that.
Should we just make one? I might just make a weird like
I
mask.
don't think we'd be very good at it, mate.
I've made masks
No,
before,
it's
but
gotta
they
be
were
a
always
full
scary.
body
There
suit.
must be a new Buchanan
should have a boar
tutorial on
bodysuit,
it.
mate.
Paper mache.
Well, we could sort out a bodysuit, but it's just the masks were always rubbish. So like, I think if we get a head mask,
What about like one of those just full
and
like?
customise
If
it.
you make it out like rubber.
We make it out of rubber. Yeah.
Charlie Doe says, "How has moving together been? Has anything about it surprised you guys?" I didn't realise Ross was so flamboyant.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm just
going to
make a sandwich.
Down I go.
Where's my wallet?
Obviously exaggerating things, but that's,
He's not that at
Oh
all.
my God.
Nothing surprises
although I
us.
do lose my wallet all the time.
No, it's been fine. I really hate them both.
We kind of
So-
already have lived together at
Yeah,
certain
it's
points.
not any different, really.
Yeah, I lived with Shot for ages before.
I lived with him for
God knows what made him live with him again.
Reckoner says,
It surprises me how much Ross beatboxes.
and it's always Daniel Bedingfield.
It's just relentless.
Just
It's
imagine
normally
this
just that one.
all day.
So yeah.
Reckoner says, "I have noticed that you have updated your video schedule, but could you please repeat your schedule again for us?"
Oh right, yeah. I
Right,
guess.
yeah.
It does change all the time. Right now, I guess. it would
Basically,
be-
we don't announce one. I'll explain why we don't announce ones, because sometimes we don't know whether we've got an episode
can't
ready,
commit
or
to
if we
it,
couldn't
yeah.
record something in time because of other reasons.
Hmm.
So yeah, go on then, Trump.
The schedule would be, I guess, Mondays and Tuesdays could be either Worms or Trials. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. so
Wednesday is usually it's going to be a Feed the Beast now.
Mm.
Thursdays is the Having a Bash.
far. Normally, yeah.
Mhm.
Fridays is now Filthy Mods.
Mhm.
Saturday could be a Worms and Trials again.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
they flip and interchange.
Yeah.
And
Sunday.
Sunday is another Feed the Beast.
And
that's how
some
it
days
is.
we just give you worms entrails on top
And,
of other
and
things.
you might have random,
You might
stuff
have
like
both.
burger challenge and
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
sort of stuff.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
you might double up. So, right, let's keep going through these. The Holy Taco Man says, do you play games outside of the ones you play in the videos? And if so, do you play them together?
Depends.
Well, we all sort of play games with other people as well, don't we?
Yeah. Like the community, like
Yeah.
Smith, for instance, with Smith, the Armour. You do play a lot. And PlanetSide 2, you did a big
It's
thing
just
like
a big
that.
thing with Sanctuary Republic on PlanetSide 2. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, so, yeah, we do.
And Ross plays Call of Duty with his mate,
Yeah.
Ashman.
Mhm.
Nathan, it's all our mates.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just with people, like, just with everyone. We play games.
And we don't like, no, I'm not going to play with you. You've done it all throughout the day.
Is it
But
just-
also, I mean,
if we're interested.
actually saying that, we don't tend to play the games that we would play to record.
No.
Yeah, we just
They'll
we
be
So,
like-
save.
we won't play trials on our own. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
There's
we
single
won't
player
play
games
Worms.
as well. Like we play single player games. Like for example, I tried to get through Bioshock Infinite, but just found it. I don't know. I couldn't get through it. Trots obviously tried Metro.
Yeah. We
there's
just
stuff like
I don't play many other games. I don't really like
No.
single player games.
I don't
And
think I do.
if someone's about, I'll play Call of Duty out thing. But otherwise, yeah, I'll play the games that we record. But I won't really play them otherwise. There's not really much time either.
Next question. Tannerman_55. Will Hatfilms ever record a full Harry Potter a cappella for my audio pleasure? Yes,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
on its way, mate.
Maybe we'll do a whole acapella album
Full
one time.
Betamax. Digifinch says, date me, yes or no? I think it's all a
saying-
unanimous yes.
I'm doing no.
I would go on a date with Digifinch and we
Yeah.
would
Would you
film
why?
it. I didn't know he was so damn tall.
Is he really? Yeah, he said he was
Yeah,
quite
he's
tall,
really,
isn't he?
really tall. But no, I'd love to do that. It'd be hilarious. And we'll film it and we'll go on a date and it'll be weird.
What type of date though?
Like a one where we're
would
sat
you
across
go?
the table from each other, eating dinner
Oh, yeah.
Candlelit.
and
Like
feeding
candlelit
each
dinner.
other and
Yeah,
stuff.
Oh, yeah. That'd be nice.
Be
Strawberries
nice.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Then I could put run some ice cubes down my body.
Why would you
where
just?
be
Where
there?
would you
Why
be?
would you
So
do
you
that?
were
That'd be the
jumping.
next
Start
step.
wheeling.
Next bit.
Just really getting
I'll
in
be
there.
lying
start
on,
wheeling.
I'll be lying on the table
We'd be eating off trot
with an apple in my mouth.
like a hog.
That's got really out of
Oh,
hand.
that'd be funny.
20 seconds to what says, how do you feel about the horn bitches? I guess this is a Ross thing.
Oh yeah, people have been calling me that.
Horn bitches.
I don't have any opinion.
They sound
It's
awesome.
quite funny. They're supposed to be, Cumberbatch.
Mm.
Apparently, fans of his call themselves Cumber bitches.
Jeez.
So it's horn bitches.
But I think horn bitches could be offensive. And also,
Sorry, Cumber bitches is offensive as well, surely.
Cumber. Yeah, exactly. It's like assuming that the fans are bitches, which it's not. That's not true. You're all lovely people.
Debatable. Spotter_Akus says, how fed up of you are people asking what happened to Origins? Nah, mate, I love it. Please spam my emails.
It's still going. It's
Yeah,
still
it is.
coming along.
I will reveal that the map, the Origins map, has been painstakingly designed with the whole series in mind, and it's being designed by someone at the moment using a variety of crazy software, and from then we can then put in all the sets into the relevant locations, so it's actually an immersive, fully realized world that we can expand upon, and then from there it's filming and then voice acting and all that stuff. So yeah, it is in mind, and there's lots of stuff getting in the way as per usual, but it's still going, okay? And we don't mind the questions, we just ignore most of them because we don't have time to respond to them all.
We didn't have time to make it.
We don't have time to make it right now.
Thing.
We want to spend good time on it. So Enigma994 says, does Chris and Ross know the meaning behind their names, seeing as they're pretty darn rare names? Surnames, that is. Hornby and Trott.
I don't
My
know.
entire genetic
Makeup.
ancestry
It's based
is
on
horses. Yeah, and pigs. Like a horse and a pig made me, basically. I'm saying that my mum and dad is a horse and a pig.
Hornby's
Hornby
not that rare.
came from a train,
It's
didn't
not
it?
common, but it's not rare. Yeah, trains.
Do you know what the history of the name's Hornby, though?
Not at all. No trains.
Trains.
Hornby trains, mate.
Born on a train.
Yeah, but the name Hornby Trains must have got it from somewhere called Hornby. Anyway,
no. Nick Hornby.
he doesn't know, right?
I get it
He
from Nick
He
Hornby.
doesn't know.
2 more questions.
Yeah, keep going.
Johnny002 or Johnny002. Hey Smith, how much weight did you gain after the cheeseburgers?
I actually threw it all up afterwards.
Yeah,
so
you
so none.
spelled it. Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. That whole
That's-
toilet scene
Jesus Christ, you
actually
just
happened.
described bulimia and it's worse.
Yeah, well, no, dude, it wasn't. It was you saw.
No, I know,
What
yeah,
was
yeah.
going into
He
me.
felt
and
sick.
I was.
It's just like the whole. Oh, you didn't lose any weight. Oh, that sounds like a really good idea. It's not.
It's not a good idea.
I don't think I need to put any more
Firstly,
on.
don't eat 10 cheeseburgers, and then
Yeah.
don't throw it all up. Not recommended.
Yeah.
Also, we're all at the gym now. Hey?
Hey.
Chiseled.
Not now. Obviously not now.
No,
we were going to
No,
go
this is our
tonight,
workout.
actually, weren't we?
This is
Yeah.
it.
Should we go? Should we still
I'm on a
go?
treadmill.
No, I need some food. I'm feeling hungry.
Oh, should we get food and then go?
Well, that's
On a full
That's a
stomach?
really bad
sick
idea.
maker.
Last question, unless we get pasted one more. Pop Rocks Jesus says, who has the most punchable face out of you all? I think it's going to be pretty obvious what you're both going to say.
Trot.
Yeah. Ross?
I don't know if I could punch your face.
It's just so like, oh,
But
shut
I don't-
up, bam! And you'd be like, oh, my beautiful teeth, they've been all cracked. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to crack your glasses as well.
Where have I ever said my beautiful teeth?
No, that's what you would say.
My beautiful teeth!
You'd be like, no, my beautiful teeth, they're
Clearly
all cracked.
can't punch hard enough if my teeth are still standing, mate.
No, they'd be that.
You're a bit of a pansy. if
Well,
you-
I said they'd be cracked.
Right.
You'd say, oh my god, my beautiful teeth, they're all cracked.
Right.
And then I'd say, I'm going to crack your glasses as well.
My beautiful teeth.
Yeah.
Like that.
Wow, that's really weird.
I feel like if you did punch him in the face, his lips would just consume your fist, though. Like,
Jesus Christ.
Got the mouth for it, mate. I'll absorb any damage. All right. They want Ross to say meep. Ross say meep.
Why do they want me to say
I
meep?
don't know. Say meep.
Is there any explanation? Is there any explanation?
They want Ross to say meep.
Meep.
Yeah, there you go. It's nice.
Also, I'm trying to be caught out here. Wonder if you read everything I type. I am an idiot. Well, we hope
Looks
you
like,
enjoyed.
looks like
Hat
they
chat.
really got your number there, didn't they?
Got your number. So
Well,
here we go.
well, all
Wait,
three
we
of
need
you
to
ever
select
be on the-
people. We need to select winners of the questions.
We'll do that after the hat chat. It's fine.
Right.
I said meep already. I've said meep.
said it already.
Meep, meep, meep.
So join us next time for Hat Chat. If you want to tune in live, it's twitch.tv/hatfilms. And follow us on Twitter, hat_films, to know when we're going live. Or Facebook, Hat Ventures. It's all going to be there. Don't worry. Have you had a great time to it?
Seamless. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Master Luke.
I don't know.
Good day.
Good day.
Beep. Oh, there's the Eric sound. Let's do what?